Hey everybody, how's it going? Can you believe I've been living in China for 7 years and have lived in 5 different cities and there's still stuff I don't understand? I feel like I need a tour guide by my side 24/7. Well, reporting from Shanghai today, here's stuff I don't get about China. Here we have the greatest invention that man has ever made, a dryer. Why am I so impressed by a dryer? It doesn't look that impressive. Yeah, that's just a normal dryer, but it's really hard to find them in Asia. I'm not just talking about China. It doesn't matter if you're in Malaysia or South Korea or Japan or China. A dryer is a luxury, let me tell you. And I really miss it. So if you don't have a dryer, what do? Well, you're gonna have to go outside. It's a pretty nice day. Oh, there it is. Yeah, let's go check that out. Here's something I will never, ever understand about Asia. If you're in a place with bullet trains that can get you from one end of the country to the other end in just a few hours, and we're still hanging clothes outside like it's the flippin' 1700s. I'll never get that, but it doesn't matter. Not just here in China, but other places as well are exactly the same. So I'm feeling kind of sad though. It's my last day in Shanghai for a while. I'll be participating in an exchange program between my university and a school in Japan. But after that, I'll come right back to Shanghai. It's kind of a cool place. 早上好. Okay, this is a total mess over here. The next thing I can never understand about Asia, especially if you live in China, why do you want a car? Why would you ever want a car here when there's so much public transportation, subways, buses? Just a car, especially on a street that's so narrow like this, is just a total hassle. So that's something I can never understand. I think it's more of a status symbol than anything, especially in China where 如果你想结婚，先要买房、买车才可以。Especially in a big city like Shanghai, it's kind of a condition of getting married is that you have a car and you have a house, even though a car is really not very convenient here. Look at how you have to park. As you walk down the street here, you might not think this is the most fashionable place in town, but actually it is. Well, a few streets away from here is a much nicer looking, but these little houses and apartments, these are freaking expensive. If I want to stay under $1,000 a month on my rent, I can't live here in the city center. But I just wonder, like, they have all these little shops. Like, a guy will fix your car. They'll change the battery for you. They'll do whatever. Like, you name it, there's a guy that'll do it. And today I'm going to pick up my shoes. It costs $5 for them to clean my shoes. I just wonder how these places stay in business. They'll even copy stuff for you. Like, they're paying so much in rent. I don't know how they can make a living here. But somehow they do it. It's just something I don't understand. Alright, let's get the shoes. 你好，我来取鞋子。
好，你来取鞋子。
对，黄的。
黄的。
我想知道是不是这里租金很贵？你怎么在这里做生意？
做生意？
对。
我不做生意，你上哪儿洗鞋去？
我就是觉得很不容易，因为洗一双鞋才30块钱，怎么赚钱？
我跟你说，世上没有容易的事情，对吧？
好，
对，
明白了，
对，明白就可以。
好，
谢谢。OK。
Well, there you have it. And I got my shoes. You know, that's one thing I have to love about China is they'll do anything you want. Clean your shoes, deliver your food, fix your bicycle. And it's really easy to find people that do that. And they'll do it for pretty cheap too. see here is a disaster of bicycles. That's right. You can barely even get through this mess. This is the bicycle program that they started in China, and you can see it's not working out too well. This is a mountain of bicycles, and I've seen much taller than this. I've seen them piled up like twice as tall as I am, so this is still pretty good. And by the way, like half of these are broken anyway. There's like no one to repair them, or just they produce too much and people don't even want them. Let's take a look. I feel like we're walking in a bicycle graveyard right now, and it's not even over yet. There's just certain areas of the street that are all bicycles. This program totally failed. Actually, I don't even use these bicycles because I don't like how they pollute the city and take up all the space. I say pollute the city, I mean with garbage. And it's just, oh gosh. It's just too much, you know? I think there's more bicycles in Shanghai than there are people at this point. But you know, at least these ones are standing up, so that's a little better than what we just saw. But good grief. I've seen some funny things too, like people will put their own chain on there and scratch off the QR code so nobody else can use it, and it just becomes their personal bike. But if you were one of the unlucky people to put a deposit on one of these, $30, you're never going to get your money back. The company, most of these companies went bankrupt. Some of these are still around. The yellow ones are gone. So if you see a yellow one like this, it's not even working. That chain is broken anyway, so it's just a useless bicycle sitting here. It's all rotten. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the bicycle system. Nope. So I don't use it. 欢迎来到上海地铁站. Welcome to a subway station in Shanghai. I'm taking you here to show you the next thing that I really don't understand about China and some places in Asia specifically. And that is, how the heck do they make money doing some of these services? So let's say it's late at night, my house is really far from the subway station, and I just really don't feel like walking 3 kilometers back to my house. Well, there's a solution for that, because at a couple of these stations, there's a lot of guys that hang out here. Oh, there they are. And they'll just shout at you, hey, I'll take you, hey, I'll take you. So these guys are not waiting for their friends. They're waiting to take people to wherever they want to go, and they'll usually take you there for a low price, 10 yuan, which is about $1.50. But if you're a foreigner, you get the special expensive price. So always expect to pay a little extra. Just consider it to be a tip. I don't understand. Sometimes they'll wait there all night and maybe only make like a couple of sales, 30 yuan, $5 a night to be out there all day. I don't get it. I don't know why they bother, but they're out there. In some cases, I think they're just a bunch of guys that don't want to go home. They're kind of sick of their families and they just want to be out of the house, so they come and do this. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. If there's still some stuff you don't understand about China, feel free to leave your comments in the section below and we'll try to figure it out together. But for now, it's goodbye to Shanghai, and I'm off to Japan. 好，再见上海，我现在要去日本，再见。